Street Monster Entertainment. STM is in the building. 2011. My little bro, my boy Sticky, my right hand. Mops just motivated me to buckle down and get my shit tight. Been a man city for and Papa.
What up, though? OG Kenny. O_G_Kenny. I retired from the streets. TV. Guess what today is? It's the 100th episode, my babies. You hear me? It's been a beautiful and amazing journey so far. And let me explain something about that song I was just playing, right? That song, old, like throwback song, but I had to keep it alive because it meant something to so many dudes who either not here no more, they going doing lengthy time, they never coming home. A lot of that went around that song. That song there, that Street Monster anthem, that Rolling with Street Monster. You hear that hook, that rolling with, that's my mama singing, and my cousin Kiwani singing the hook. That original, that Jill, and you know, that's my little bro. And that intro, that it's your boy 2020 CEO, that was me. That's me when I was still doing my little music thing. And I was 2020 back then. I had just started Street Monster Entertainment, and I had my I had my first studio, my first real major recording studio. I had a lot of equipment, but that song's synonymous to that. It's paramount to play that one as the intro song, as opposed to like my homeboy Finkelwork and other people for this particular episode, being that it's the 100th episode. And I just want to give y'all a brief little rundown of what I went through building up to these first 100 episodes. When I first decided to do this YouTube thing and tell these stories and tell these street and prison stories, it was a battle because I'm like, dang, I need to get permission from some dudes. I want to holler at some dudes. I don't know if the families of certain people it's going to feel away. I actually had to make one video private because people who was personal to the story felt the way, and I had to respect that, even though that was my big homie story and a big bro to me story that I was telling, right? Listen. Now you see I got, hold on, 1, 2, and a couple of more 2 terabyte flash drives. The reason why I had did about probably 15-20 episodes back to back, right? Just kept going. I said I want to have as much as I can, so when I drop, you know what I mean, I'll be ahead of the curve and I ain't got to run around every day. But I dropped that boy coming down the steps, ruined it, lost all that, and not to mention another 100 and something, no shit, let me think, 500 so gigabytes of this memories and stuff, right? And it's gonna cost about $3,000 to get that recovered, and I ain't paying it right now. Boom. First 100 days was grueling. I mean, I had to go through 3, 4, 5 different softwares, even though I had Adobe subscription. Man, listen, y'all been patient with me, and I've been consistently dropping these boys every day. I missed about less than a handful of days since the end of March. Well, I've been dropping these boys every day, giving y'all my heart, my soul. I said I wasn't about to do no merch and wear that and do all that old fake stuff. I'm going to black tee it out. I'm going to throw my yays on. I'm going to throw my fitted on, my snapback rather. And I'm going to tell y'all these stories, right? So today, I want to talk about my first 100 days in prison, right? Now, this is like crazy because I remember thinking about those 100 days. I said, when I get to 100 days, I know it's not going to be so bad. Because at that point, I'm just counting days. Insane, right? How you going to count days when you know you got 5 years to 20 years to do? You feel me? You just do a month, you do a year, or however it go. But I was counting them boys, and it was killing me, man. It was driving me insane, counting days. Like, okay, I got marking days off the calendar like an insane person. Driving myself crazy and paying attention too much to the repetitiveness of it. You understand what I'm saying? So, in those moments, I had to dig deep in myself and find me. But in finding me, I lost a lot of things during that first term of incarceration, those first 100 days. I lost the connection I had with my bros, my little brothers and my sister, because I didn't get to see them for the first 2 or so years of my incarceration. I left the streets in '97. I didn't see them again until 2000. You understand what I'm saying? Because they had that thing in place where it's, they had a dude who was molesting a kid on a visit. They said anybody under 18 who's not your guardian or your child cannot come see you, until they made some leeway for that, of course, right? But I couldn't see my siblings. Not only that, I was still very sweet and in love with, very sweet on and in love with my high school sweetie. She had moved on, found out through a dream that came. Look, I had a dream about this girl being pregnant. Found out she's pregnant at the same spot I found out she's pregnant with our child that we lost. Called her the next day after playing cat and mouse for months, couldn't reach her. Come to find out, she said, I'm expecting a child. Boom. That was like blow to the, you hear me? So, not just that. Man, listen, I lost connection with a lot of so-called friends. All of the money that I thought I was putting up and saving for a rainy day when I was out there, gone, right? I lost a lot of stuff. I lost my sense of self for a minute because I was beating myself down with the guilt of being somebody who was academically great, who was intelligent, who had all the potential in the world, who had people who had bread, and I'm sitting here in prison with dudes who, not to put nobody down, but a lot of these dudes was coming from families who didn't have nothing, couldn't spell, was illiterate, no GEDs. I had all that in place, and I jacked it off going to prison. I lost so much stuff, right? I'm sitting in there, and I'm really contemplating, am I going to be able to make it over these next 5 years? To be honest with you. I mean, I got hard body after a short amount of time, but in the beginning, the first so many months, it was killing me. It was grueling on your boy. You know, I wouldn't have got to this point with dudes calling me OG right now and all that. Even me calling myself OG had I not went through that phase and become fortified and became solid. You understand what I'm saying? And I stuck to the rules in those moments, for real, for real. I ended up catching like 4 or 5 major misconducts in those first 100 days. I ended up, I got my first girly book, right? That was a thing of, like, you know, if you could find a girly book, especially a girly book with black chicks in it, you understand what I'm saying? That was like something to brag upon. So I got I ain't gonna name the company, but it began with a B and the end with a tails, right? So I had one of them, and I held on to that thing. I really never even really messed with it, for real. I just wanted it to have it, so I could say I had one. And I rented it out sometime for a couple of dollars here and there, $1 a night type stuff, right? So it was lucrative, to say the least. I was making about, on average, $16 to $20 extra a month on you know, on that bad boy, and that go a long way when you incarcerated. And noodles cost 20 cents, and a bag of chips is $1, and meat sticks $1 and something, cheese $2. So it go a long way, right? Not to mention, this was the first time I experienced what we know as nocturnal emission. Nocturnal emission. If y'all know what that is, it's when your body involuntarily climaxes, right? Erotically during your sleep. I'm gonna try to keep it clean as possible because I don't know who watching. I don't know what kind of young people watching. And they, you know, sometimes parents play all type of stuff around the kids. But that was the first time. I remember April the 4th, 1998 was my 100th day in prison. I remember that because I was counting it down, like I told you. I had already went to the little calendar and marked it off 100th day, and I knew I was waiting to that point. And I remember right before that, this dude gonna play an April Fool's trick on us, man. He coming in, hey, bro, they give an extra good time for this, that. I forget what he said, but you talking about everybody geek. He waving the paper. I got the memo. So dude trying to see. So I'll be right back. He run out, leave. We in there geek all day until we see this dude again. We hollering at the COs. I didn't call home. Like, they about to give out some extra time. Shoot, so we getting 3 months off every year. Now they about to give us 5 months, so I should be home and blah, blah, blah. Let me explain something. When I found out that this dude was playing, this was the first time I was convinced I was about to smash somebody in prison. And I honestly was talking to the bro. I said, dawg, that's foul as hell. He playing games. I'm in here doing 5 years. Now, looking back, and especially being around dudes, like I'll tell you, my dude Doug, my dude Walt, my dude QX, who had all did 30 years, and I was with them dudes at the same time. So us walking the yard, I was walking with 90 years on the yard. Us, this between them 3 dudes. So when you talk about 5 years to a dude like that who went to the parole board and they said we'll see you in 5 years, it sound real silly, but I don't care what nobody say. Day for day, you know what I'm saying? Time is time, and that 5 years, even though I went back to prison 2 more times, that 5 years was whooping on me, and that first 100 days was a testament. I said if I could make it to these 100 days, I'd be gravy. But it tested me. You feel me? I got depressed during times. I woke up crying some nights. You understand what I'm saying? I woke up sweating. I woke up dreaming I was in the streets, and they were so real. Imagine you dreaming you in the streets. Somebody rolled up on the block. What up, though? You like, what up, though? They like, man, what's up? You want to? You like, bet. I got something on. I got 5 on it. Boom. Y'all go shoot to the store. Getting out the car. Something nice walk past. You flirting. She flirting back. You're like, ooh, I've been wanting her all summer. Right? You walk up to her. You feel me? When you get in the store. Hey, that's on me. What y'all want? That's on me. I got all that. And get them what they doing on that tip. And on that. They want chips pop. Get something for the kids. Whatever, right? Whip out dumb knot. Paying for it, right? Boom, boom. Then you hear, real. On the sirens. Ken Bailey. You hearing your name on the sirens, right? Bailey. Man, listen. And then you wake up. And the COs is on the damn microphone in the unit on the loudspeaker calling your name. You gotta go to medical. They want you up in medical. You feel me? You know, and I had a lot of those dreams. I had a lot of those dreams about Maria, my high school sweetie. I had a lot of those dreams about hanging on the block. I had a lot of those visions about just when I get home. And I don't know about everybody else. Listen, do me a favor. If y'all haven't subscribe. Hit the like button. Hit the notification bell. I'm almost at 2 bands on the subscribers, so I appreciate the love. But I want y'all to get in the comment section if y'all have ever been incarcerated, or have a conversation with somebody who's been incarcerated and ask them about that first 100 days, or you tell me about your first 100 days in an incarcerated environment. I take jail stories, even though jail and prison totally different, but I specifically want prison stories. Get in the comment section, tell me an interesting story. I got something for y'all. Listen, this is what we're gonna do. The best story win. This is what I'm gonna gift y'all. Hold on. I got y'all, don't even worry. Hold on. Don't worry. Baby, let's hold on. And I'm done. Baby, down. I'm coming. Calm down. Don't do it. Here I come. I got it. Boom. All right. To commemorate first 100 episode, this is what I'm gifting somebody. You hear me? Over the shoulder massager. I keep me one. I done gifted everybody that I love one. Mom, sis, everybody else done got one out of me. You understand what I'm saying? This will change your life. Goes over your shoulder. It heats up. Shiatsu. It switches direction. Let me show y'all mine. Feel me? This is how I go. Feel me? Go over your shoulder. I ain't endorsing no company. Throw that boy in here. Hit the button. Zoo, zoo, zoo. Take it down your back. Work it out. Go on your back. Them kinks. Listen. I'm picking somebody. In celebration of my first 100 episodes and in celebration of me finally getting monetized, almost at 2,000 subscribers, the channel's growing, the Facebook group is growing. If you haven't, go to the Facebook group. It's under the same name, Retire from the Streets, and join, right? Send me an inbox. Go to the group. Join the group first of all, and then send me an inbox to the group, a message to the group, right? And tell me who you are, where you're from, and about why you joined the channel and what you find interesting in the channel. And I'm sending this to you. The person I pick, I'm giving y'all one of these. I'm sending it to y'all. Y'all send me the where y'all want it sent to. Once I pick who it is, shooting it out to y'all. I think this one cost about 50 bucks. You know, what much, but I appreciate everybody, and I love this thing. When I get tired, I'm sitting here, that boy massaging me to sleep. You feel me? That's Bay. That's Bay. I love y'all, man. Thank y'all for bearing with me for these first 100 episodes. Trust and believe, man. Some of that stuff sounds interesting, but I'm telling y'all, I lost a lot when I went to prison. I lost a lot in these streets, and this is why I tell y'all these stories so y'all get it from a first-hand experience and understand it ain't sweet. It ain't sweet, and your boy done did a decade off and on in incarceration settings, and then another 6 years or so on parole, and back and forth. You're talking about since the 90s. I've been doing a lot of back and forth with these people, man. I ain't proud of it, but I'm here to tell the stories, and I'm glad I went through it because I wouldn't be able to share these stories with y'all. I wouldn't be able to help some people. I done had people holler at me like, man, what you said 100, man, it actually got me thinking about being a businessman now. It got me thinking about doing the right thing. I might want to do you too. Can you give me some pointers? Sure I can. I definitely will. I love y'all. Hit the subscribe button, notification bell, the like, comment and share. You know where to go. How it go. And I'm out. OG Kenny, O_G_Kenny, every time from the Streets TV.